Alrighty, so finally we are at relaxation time. Been a long day. Been working pretty hard. Um, Working on the roof today of the structure behind me. Oh. And looking pretty good. I got the tar paper on just now. That was what I just recently finished doing. And yes, so got to complete the roof. I'm confident now that even if it rains underneath of the portion that I've finished so far, um, it will be safe from getting wet. So I can start moving some of my stuff from the car, from the tent, into this inside under the roof. So, the weather here in Alaska, it changes abruptly. The wind shifts a lot. It's like right now there's a nice breeze blowing from the west, and that could change. It's like all of a sudden, then the wind will shift and it will start changing. It'll blow in from the south, and it's real weird. I don't really understand why. We're in a valley right now, so I guess we're kind of in like some weird valley climate. It's called the Matanuska Sistina or Matsu Valley, and it's a huge valley. It's like several thousand-mile, radius or square, miles or whatever. And it's just pretty. It's a big ass valley. Alaska's huge, so you can fit 4 Japans in Alaska. That's how big it is. But I'm here in Big Lake, which is outside of Wasilla, which Wasilla is the town that's close to Anchorage. So I'm about an hour and a half from Anchorage. And been here almost a week now. So it's Saturday night, and it's 4th of July. So there's a bunch of fireworks and music and crazy shit going on, which I don't really care much for these days. I like peace, I like building stuff, making things, creating beauty, making art, silence, relaxation. That's what I'm into these days. I don't really like a lot of noise. This place is beautiful. It's like a heaven right now. But a lot of the time, especially in the evening, my God, people love their engines, man. I mean, motherfucker, they should change the name of this place to Mad Max. Because that's what it reminds me of. It's just crazy with the fucking engine, the wild engine sounds. Like, everyone's just like, they don't even give a shit about the muffler anymore. Or they took it off, they just love that sound so much. I mean, there's people that are going around on 4-wheelers, on dirt bikes. I mean, they just love that kind of adventure, adrenaline junkies, I can't understand it. There's a guy that lives down the street. That fucker, man, he rips ass through this place. And 100 miles an hour. It was crazy, dangerous as fuck, man. Loud as hell, that car. Man. Crazy son of a bitch. I don't know what in the earth would possess somebody to act like that. It's fucking wild, crazy. But anyways, finish putting a roof on this dude, and still, I'll probably be able to finish it on Monday, I'd say. And then I gotta do the walls, which is kind of thinking about right now. You know, I'm like, how am I gonna do these walls? I got a few ideas, got a few plans. Should be able to make something work. I mean, I want it to look nice, but at the same time, I don't want it to be um, exceedingly expensive. Because I'm getting a little bit over budget on this cabin right now. I mean, I budgeted for about $2,000, and it's starting to add up. You know, these roof, I changed my whole idea about the roof, so I'm using 2x10, 8 foot Douglas fir. So that's pretty expensive material. It's just I want a really good solid roof on there because it gets snow in Alaska and I might be gone, and I can't clean it off, and so the damn thing might collapse. You know, the roof might break. I mean, it happens a lot. I've seen it happen before. But in Japan, actually, we had a heavy snow about 3-4 years ago. It was like a record, like a 20 years snow, and several roofs of not houses but um, structures collapsed. Not any of mine, but other people's in the neighborhood. So yeah, the roof is getting expensive. Thinking about maybe putting bubble foil on the top to insulate it, and I got to figure out how to do the ridge cap. But yeah, it's looking good, and I think we got a nice pitch. You know, definitely this side is really steep. That's probably about 50 degrees or something, and then this side's 45 degrees. So should be pretty good. I haven't really been chilling much. I've been busy. I've been working. I've been driving around, picking up materials, taking care of business. I've been working my ass off. I hit the ground running as soon as I got here, so I haven't stopped. Right now it's almost 10, and the days are long. Days are real long, so 10 o'clock right now. The sun's not. It's just maybe just now starting to set. So when I got into Anchorage, there were like no mosquitoes, but and then in Wasilla, there's not really many mosquitoes, but here in the lakes area, the big lakes area, especially around in my land, there are some mosquitoes, and it's weird. Like, I think there are 2 or maybe 3 different species. They're the really quiet and fast ones, or not quiet, but small and fast ones, and they itch, but they're very rare. And then there's like these big, cumbersome fat ones that fly around, and they don't really itch that bad, and they're easy to kill because like they land on you and you're like, bam, I've killed many of those just by seeing them. So those are the majority. And see, I got all these back in this forest area here. I got all those mosses growing. It's like an Arctic, real Alaskan foresty area back up in here, spruces and stuff. And all that moss. I think that the mosquitoes, I think they lay their eggs, and the moss is real moist. So I think that's where that's like a mosquito. If you go back in there, you go walking around, you're gonna get torn up by mosquitoes. But out here, it's not so bad, and then out on the road, there's no mosquitoes. So it's weird. It depends on the area. So right around here, there are a few. So I've been making these kind of smoky fires, citronella candles. I'm using this Katori Cinco Japanese shit. Really works. The Alaskan mosquitoes hate this Katori Cinco, so this shit works really well. And it seems like they come in bunches. Like there'll be hours where I'm not getting fucked with by mosquitoes, and I'm like, maybe all the mosquitoes finished already, or today's not that bad. And all of a sudden, like, boom, they just like fucking 5 or 6 of them are flying all around you, you know. And you gotta run for the hills, or you gotta put on this Katori Cinco or some shit, because it sucks, you know. But, you know, it really ain't that bad. I mean, I'm outside right now. It's evening time, which is usually when they're pretty bad. I make these smoky fires, you know. I think that really keeps them away, especially when the smoke. See now here, this smoke is blowing this way into this forest, just keeping the mosquitoes away from me. But see that direction right there is northeast, and so now the wind shifted. So when I first started this video, it was blowing in from the west. Then it shifted from blowing in from the south, and then now it's blowing in from the northeast. And now it's kind of stopped. So it's just real. It's a real weird valley wind, you know. So the weather is funky here.